Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie, for those who don't know me. Today, I am going to attempt to do some Halloween makeup. I was inspired by a couple of things that I seen and I wanted to give it a go. Please take note that I have never done this. I've never even attempted to do this. So I'm curious as of what this is gonna look like. Excuse the burnt face. That was due to my son's football game. And I didn't bring an umbrella, so I got fried. We'll see what comes out of this. I hope that this is not a total train wreck, you know, and that something good comes out of it.
Am I really gonna do this? I mean, I can't even do regular makeup.
Okay, so this look was very much last minute planned. I just got inspired. I was like, oh, I gotta do that. So, I went to the store to actually go look for some, you know, Halloween makeup, like the white paint and the whole 9 yards. I was unable to find it, I guess because we're like in the middle of October. I guess everything flew off the shelf, or I don't know. I had a hard time looking for it and I didn't have time to run to an actual big store. So I went to a local store and I got what I could. And I guess everything else I'm gonna improvise with whatever I do have here at home. So I did try to grab a foundation that was lighter because I did not have any white paint. God, this does not look light. Actually, I think this will match my tone. It looks more like my skin tone, doesn't it? When I know a lot of people give instruction as far as how to apply the makeup, you know, to achieve the look, but I myself don't know how, so y'all gonna watch me learn.
You're gonna learn today.
¿Sabes qué? No. Come on. Come on. Come on. We ain't about that life. We are not about that life. Oh, you know what? You know what? It does look like. So that looks okay. I'm gonna go over with this. It's a loose face powder because it is very light. It might actually do the trick. So, pet, not just kidding.
Put it everywhere. Oh, put it everywhere.
Okay, I'm beginning to question this. Okay, so I went ahead and off camera, went and started lining. Yeah. I did find an eyeshadow palette that I don't use and it happens to have like a matte white on it, so we're just gonna go for it. The lines that I did go ahead and drawing off camera, it's just a rough draft. This is literally not what it's gonna look like, at least I don't think. But it's just more of kind of like a guide. I will be tweaking it as I go. Alright, so I started to darken the eye sockets. I did reshape them a couple of times to my liking. And I did start doing the nose. However, I wasn't very happy with the nose, so I kind of just decided to wait. After that, I did take my concealer stick and I went ahead and applied it to the lids of my eyes because at that moment I was inspired to add a little bit of pop of color at the time. So here I am adding a pop of color. I really love that color. So I just basically started applying it. I just patted it onto my eyelids and I kind of just started working around my eye, and I just started kind of just applying it a little bit higher and higher, just blending it a little bit at a time. Then I did take a matte black eyeshadow and I started to apply that to the rest of the eye, and I did the same on the other eye just so that I would be equal. And so I went back in with the eyeshadow so that I can fully blend it so it doesn't look like two different, you know, colors. I wanted it to blend perfectly. So then I decided to go ahead and go in with my concealer stick around the eye, like so, but that didn't work out very well. So then I decided to go ahead and take some foundation and a small brush, and I started applying it around the eye, and that actually worked a lot better. I did have to do it a couple of times, but it worked out great. And here I went ahead and went back in with the same eyeshadow I put on my lid to add more color to or around the eye. Then I did go back in with my matte black eyeshadow to go ahead and begin to blend in. So I did a lot of back and forth with those two colors around my eye. Here I'm just taking a look, making sure that it's working out just fine. I then decided to go in with a gold shimmer just to highlight parts of my eyes. I didn't want to go too far with it. And then I went ahead and moved over to the nose. I did have to wipe off what I did have on the nose and start all the way over because I wasn't happy with it. And I went back in with the same blue that I used on my lid. And I added a touch of the shimmer on my nose, kind of like a highlight. And I did a little bit on the top as well. After that, I did go in to the size of my cheekbones and started blending in with a the same matte black shadow that I've been using just to kind of blend in. I did have to reshape again the jawline because I wasn't too happy with it. Then I took a liner and began to work on the teeth. This was a little bit more of the complicated part for me just because I was trying to get the correct shape. I had heard that, you know, teardrops was the best way to go about it. But then, sorry. And then I decided to go in with more foundation just to kind of add more color to it. And I did use a loose face powder to go back in just to kind of mattify it, if that's the correct way to say it, just so it wouldn't be shiny. I then took a liquid eyeliner and went back over the lines that I had initially done with the eyeliner, just to give it more of a pop of color. So then I took the eyeliner and decided to reshape the cheekbone, if you will. I wanted to bring it just a little bit higher. I thought it was way too low where I had it. So I did that a couple of times till I was satisfied, and then I did go in with eyeliner that matched the color that I had on my lids. However, it wasn't very pigmented, so eventually I did take the same shadow that I used on my lid to apply over the liner that I had just used. And I will add on the description box the products that I did use for this look. So I was honestly going with the flow, just whatever was, you know, looking good, and I had new ideas flowing in. So in that very moment, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do a little bit on the jawline and on the temples of my face, which I will do shortly. I thought that it would just give it not just a pop of color, but just, you know, bring a little bit more depth to it. I then went ahead and took a brush for a blush and took the same gold shimmer to go ahead and apply it in the areas where I had initially applied the white, just because I wasn't very satisfied with that color and I just kind of wanted to bring out the look with the gold, but the lighting it didn't justify, as you can see. It actually looked very nice in my mirror. I then decided to take a black eyeliner and start drawing in the eyebrows. I quickly realized that once I started doing the eyebrows that they made me look very angry. So I'm drawing in the brow bone. And then I did go in with the same matte black eyeshadow I didn't add any more product to it. I just used whatever it had just so it wouldn't be as dark and it would just create a shadow. And I just kind of buffed it out. I did apply some on the middle of my forehead and just on the top of my forehead. And I did use my finger to just kind of bring down the color on it that it was too dark. I then did the same thing to my chin and to the side of my jaws just to kind of define the shape. I then went in with a small brush and the same blue color that I used on my lid to add just more color to the brow bone. Yeah, that's right. Bam! I did use the same brush, no more product, just to kind of add shadow. I tried. I actually like it. I think the light doesn't do... See, if I turn off the light... Well, that doesn't look any better. I tried. I did the best I could. I had a lot of trial and error, for sure. I put my eyebrows to the point where they look like I'm very angry. This is what I look like whenever I'm angry. Just throwing that out there. What have I learned from this experience? My hat goes off to everybody that dedicates themselves to this, that is passionate, you know, of doing this type of makeup. It takes so much patience. Just because I thought I knew what I wanted to do, I was following examples. I then decided that I didn't want to do that, that I was like, you know what? There is no right or wrong, I want to say. So I just kind of let my creativity just go wild. I was inspired by a butterfly. There is a story behind the butterfly, but that would be a story for another time. But it was inspired by a butterfly. It wasn't quite exactly what I wanted, but I think it came close enough, and I think for my very first time, I'm satisfied. So that is it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all liked it, y'all know what to do. I don't even have to tell y'all. And if you haven't subscribed, it's free, do it if you like. And thank you once again to everyone that has been fully supporting me in this journey. I really do appreciate it, and that comes from the bottom of my heart. So until next time, guys, stay positive.